Even the most famous brands in the world are at risk of failing if they don't consistently follow their brand strategy, update their visual identity, and continue to positively engage and communicate with their audience. The marketplace is constantly changing and adapting. Customers are becoming more and more aware of how businesses operate and how they prefer that business to operate. Traditional marketing tactics no longer work the way that they once did. Consumers want a brand to be transparent. They want to feel like a brand is their friend, someone who holds the same values, beliefs, and aspirations. To help your organization avoid brand failure, here are the top 7 reasons why brands fail so you can hopefully avoid these missteps. Brand failure number 1, not being authentic. This is one of the top reasons why most businesses fail. Simply put, don't try to be everything to everyone. I know it's tempting to try and capture all of the potential consumers in the marketplace, but you need to find your niche, your audience, and differentiate yourself from the competition. Know who you are, know what you do best, know who you serve, and present your brand in that way. Brand failure point number 2, breaking your promise. One of the main goals in developing your brand is to earn the trust of the consumer and create loyalty. In doing so, you are making a promise to the customer. If you break that promise and don't make good on your word, you are destined to fail. Brand failure point number 3, losing connection with the customer. While developing your brand, you will spend a lot of time and energy finding and understanding your target audience. Remember, the perceived value of your brand exists in the minds of the customers. So, to stay relevant, you must constantly be connected with your customers and be aware of their ever-changing needs, motivations, pain points, and their perceptions. Brand failure point number 4, lacking differentiation. Differentiating your brand from the competition is one of the most important strategies to maintain longevity. Many brands disappear and become irrelevant because they get lost in the overcrowded and competitive landscape. They simply play it safe and don't push the boundaries of uniqueness. Your brand is your ultimate competitive advantage, so define what makes you different and boldly and consistently announce it to the world. Brand failure point number 5, misaligned company culture. Your brand starts within your company. It is critical that everyone in your organization, from the part-time interns to the C-level executives, are inspired by your brand and uphold your core values. Building an internal company culture of enthusiastic brand advocates will be demonstrated in their work, their motivation, their commitment, their loyalty, and their reliability. And since your team are the individuals who will be in direct contact with the customer, it is extremely important that they uphold and demonstrate your core values. Brand failure point number 6, confusing brand architecture. The hierarchy in which you structure the sub-brands and product categories within your organization is critical to increasing your brand equity. However, as valuable as brand architecture can be, it can also confuse the consumer if it is not structured properly. If your hierarchy no longer makes sense, you could be wasting marketing dollars by targeting the wrong audience with the wrong message. Brand architecture should maximize your marketing efforts by providing powerful cross-promotion between all of your sub-brands. Brand failure point number 7, remaining stagnant. Just because your business is successful today does not mean it will be successful tomorrow. The marketplace and the consumer waits for no one. You have to constantly be on top of current trends and consumer preferences. If you are complacent, your brand will quickly become irrelevant. So while those are the top 7 reasons why businesses fail, there are some warning signs to look for within your business that will allow you to recognize if your business is heading in the wrong direction. Building a brand is an ongoing process of defining the how, what, where, when, and to whom your business plans to communicate. A well-developed brand strategy will define who you are, your values, your beliefs, and will act as a blueprint to properly communicate it to your audience. It will emphasize the vision of your business and highlight your mission. It will also differentiate your business from the competition so you can focus on your unique competitive advantage. A well-written and implemented brand strategy will connect with the emotional needs of the consumer and dictate all of your brand communications. It will include your purpose, personality, positioning, vision, values, mission, message, voice, name, proposition, and visual identity. With all that said, over time, many businesses forget about the importance of their brand and fail to consistently audit and monitor the health of their brand. Or even worse, they jump into product development and marketing way too soon without a solid brand strategy in place to properly guide their future actions and their decisions. And then they wonder why they're unable to connect with their audience, beat the competition, and build a community of loyal brand advocates. If your business is struggling and not achieving the vision that you once set, I'm here to help. Let's begin by looking at 5 key warning signs that your business may be in trouble and in desperate need of a well-developed and designed brand strategy. Warning sign number 1, you have not defined your purpose, vision, mission, and values. The success of your organization depends heavily on defining and consistently following the heart of your brand. Your brand heart is your brand purpose, which is the reason why you exist, your brand vision, which are the goals and the future you want to create, your brand mission, which is what you are here to do and how you will create your future, and your brand values, which are the principles that will guide your behavior. If these are not well defined, then you don't have the foundation to build a successful business. Therefore, all of your supporting messaging, positioning, and visual identity will not be consistent or resonate with your target audience. Warning sign number 2, you develop marketing campaigns and advertisements and just hope that they will work. Once again, if you have failed to define your purpose, vision, mission, and values, you are missing the foundation required to promote and grow your business. Without a proper plan, strategy, and guidelines in place, your marketing efforts will be a waste of your time and your money. Warning sign number 3, your employees are disengaged, unmotivated, and failing at their roles. A well-developed brand strategy not only communicates and connects with your customers, but it also unifies and engages your employees. The first and most influential brand advocates are your internal team members. They are the people who will live and breathe the brand every single day. Plus, they are the individuals who speak and interact with your customers. So it is critical that you have a proper brand strategy in place to guide them and help them to support and grow the organization. Warning sign number 4, you don't have cohesive brand messaging or visual identity. Your messaging is how you speak to your target audience. It is your language, your inflection, your tone, the words you use, and the words that you don't use. A well-crafted message will attract and resonate with your audience because it reflects their own personality and their values. And your visual identity is how you connect and engage visually with your audience. It's your logo, colors, typography, and imagery, and it must all invoke the correct emotion that reflect your brand. If your messaging and your visual identity is not well defined, then your content will be inconsistent and contradictory, which will lead to consumer confusion. Warning sign number 5, you are unable to clearly articulate your brand. The unique positioning of your brand in the marketplace will make the difference between your brand rising above the competition or just fading away into the background. Without a well-positioned and differentiated brand, you will be unable to stand out in the crowded marketplace. So those are the top warning signs to look for. I sincerely hope that your business is not currently experiencing any of these warning signs, but if you are, the good news is that you know what to look for, so you have the time to correct them by developing a proper brand strategy to guide your organization towards success. Now that you are aware of the top reasons why businesses fail and the top warning signs to look for, let me provide you with some strategies to guarantee that your business will not only survive, but it will thrive. Before you can build your prosperous and successful future, you must first analyze your current brand as it is right now. By performing a brand audit, you will determine what is working, what is not working, what needs to be improved, and what needs to go, and how your brand should evolve into the future. This research and discovery phase will clarify your strengths, expose your weaknesses, and reveal your opportunities. You will learn where your brand is positioned in relation to the competition, how your customers feel about your business, and the effectiveness of all of your marketing campaigns. It's essentially a health check of your business and is the first step and the first critical step of developing your brand strategy. If you've been wondering how you can improve your efforts, reach more potential customers, get more sales, or increase brand awareness, a brand audit will open your eyes and provide you with all the valuable information that you need. After you have completed your brand audit, you will be left with a list of actionable insights that you can begin to implement while developing your brand strategy. At first, a brand audit might seem overwhelming and an unnecessary use of time, effort, and energy, but please trust me, this is a critical step in the brand building process. If you don't know the current health of your brand, then you won't know how to build a foundation and a plan for the future. Here are 8 top reasons why you should perform a brand audit. Number 1, analyze the performance of your brand. By completing a brand audit, you will dive deep into all aspects of your business and your brand. This will provide you with extremely valuable data and metrics about the health of your brand. If you have not focused on your brand's performance in some time, you may be surprised by some of the positives and the negatives that it will reveal. Number 2, discover your strengths and weaknesses. Do you know where your brand is working and where it is failing? Chances are you've been so caught up in the normal day-to-day responsibilities of running the business that you just kind of cross your fingers and hope that what you're doing is leading you towards your vision. By completing a thorough audit of your brand, you will uncover weaknesses that should be immediately revised or killed completely. You will also discover where your biggest strengths lie, so you can then double down on those. Number 3, align with the expectations of the customers. Increasing brand equity is all about how well you communicate your brand's value to the customer. If it's been a while since you've analyzed your target demographic, a brand audit will reveal changes in the expectations and the perceptions of your customers. With this newfound information, you can successfully update your messaging to engage with your target demographic. Number 4, reevaluate your position in the competitive landscape. Proper positioning of your brand is critical to the performance and success of your business. How you were positioned just a few years ago may not be the best place for your business now, especially if new competition has entered into your category. When you review the competitive landscape with fresh eyes, you may uncover some small changes that you can easily implement and position your brand for greater growth. Number 5, find new opportunities. An audit of your brand will obviously show you how your current business is performing, but it may also open your eyes to new opportunities that were previously unavailable to you. Oftentimes, we are too close to our own trees and tend to work inside of a silo. This may cause you to miss some incredible opportunities to introduce a new product or service and expand your business to a new audience or market. Number 6, update your visual identity. While completing your brand audit, you will not only be analyzing your brand's performance and metrics, but also how it looks. Your brand's visual identity is usually the first representation of your business to the consumer. Perhaps your logo has become outdated, or your color palette is triggering the wrong emotions. Maybe the original typography that you chose for your brand does not work well in a digital format. Whatever the case may be, a brand audit will uncover these visual mistakes and provide you the opportunity to fix them before it's too late. Number 7, re-engage your employees. Your brand starts within your organization. The employees that walk through your hallways are the best brand advocates and should live and breathe the brand. After all, they are the individuals who are connecting with your customers. If you have not consistently articulated the brand internally, then they may have become disengaged with your brand, or even worse, confused about the brand purpose, values, mission, and vision. A brand audit allows you to re-engage your employees and ignite a fire that will motivate your team to better performance. Number 8, establish new goals and expand your brand's vision. Have you met your original goals that you set for your business? If so, congratulations. But why stop there? A brand audit combined with a brand refresh provides you with the opportunity to reach higher, to go further, and to make a greater impact. Don't hold back. You've already proven that you can accomplish what you set your brand vision towards. So now take it further. Now that you understand how completing a brand audit will help you improve your brand's performance and what new opportunities it may uncover, let's review how to conduct a proper brand audit. First of all, your brand audit should be divided into 3 segments: an internal audit, an external audit, and a visual audit. Analyzing each of these 3 segments will provide you with specific information about the quality of your current brand. You will then have a nicely organized list of items you will need to address during your brand refresh. The first audit will be an internal audit. In this segment, you will investigate and review your current brand's purpose, values, mission, and vision, your company culture, and your employee engagement. The second segment is an external audit. This will include analyzing your messaging, your tagline, and how you communicate with your audience. It will also include in-depth audits of all of your SEO, your social media channels, events, PR activities, and your content marketing. And the third audit is a visual identity audit. Your visual identity is the look and feel of your brand and everything that is presented to the consumer visually. This includes your logo, your brand colors, typography, imagery, your website, and all your visual consumer touchpoints. So congratulations, you have now begun the process of building or rebuilding your brand by recognizing that your current business may be in trouble and by taking the necessary steps to bulletproof your brand by completing a brand audit. To continue your training, be sure to download your 7-figure brand strategy guidebook below to review what I've discussed today and begin to implement these strategies into your business. As always, if you have any questions or if you would like to schedule a one-on-one consultation call, please visit brandidentified.com or shoot me an email at chris@brandidentified.com. I'm here to help.